live, and we got all kinds of updates today. It's been a while since we've been live. I have had so many messages. Jesse's had so many messages. Hannah's had messages. People's been asking when you going live because you guys like it a whole bunch. It's really tough to do. It's really hard to do because of timing and trying to get everybody together. So tonight it will be just me and Hannah on here. You never know, Jesse may stop by later on, but he does work pretty late and he is on night shift, so that's why we haven't done much. But in the future, when it comes into live streams, we'll definitely, me and Jesse's gonna be doing more of those in the future. So yeah, so if you guys are on here right now, be sure to give a thumbs up or put a comment on there. I'll give you a shout out and stuff. So yeah, we're live. We do have some big updates to talk about, big things for us, big things for the GTO and all that stuff. We do have some broken stuff on the trailer and on the bus we're going to be talking about in here. That's going to be the main project tonight, is working on the trailer. You guys are going to get to see some of that and what it was that we broke on the trailer. Seem to be really good at breaking things here to pass a little bit, but we're going to get it figured out and it's going to be all right. So yeah, so you guys are joining in. I'm seeing some people starting to get in here. Be sure to hit the like button or make a comment or something. That way I can give you a shout out on there and stuff. So much appreciated on that. So let's talk about what's messed up on the trailer, and then see what, Hannah? Everything. Hannah said everything's what's messed up on there. Hannah, can you operate the comments? Yeah, if you'll do that on yours, that'd be great. So Hannah's going to be working the comments because for some reason on my phone, I can't see y'all's comments sometimes, but make sure you do them. And Hannah's going to back check them to make sure I get y'all in there. So yeah, so let's talk about what's going on. The trailer had a mishap on us last time we were out, and the jack for the trailer is messed up. So I guess the worm gear that's inside of it got stripped out, and we got to put a new jack on it. I'll let you guys see it over here. I'm just kind of getting things mocked up. So this is the old one, and it's messed up pretty bad. And this is the new one that we're going to be putting in. I was hoping to put the new one out here where this one is, cut this one out, and put this big, because this is a big one, and I wanted a big one so that way it lifted the trailer easier, and I wanted one that had a really big handle. So this one right here has a big handle that comes out here like what a big semi trailer does, and you can really jack these things up really quickly, versus as like what this little one is over here. Also on these little ones, they don't have anywheres where you can grease them up and you can maintenance these things. Only thing that you can do on them, and all the ones I've found, that's why we had to go to such a big one, your only option is literally just to shoot some WD-40 or shoot some grease down through the side here the best you can, and that's it. There's not an actual nipple on the side like how these bigger ones are. So we decided to go for a beefier one and a better one to fix those issues, and that's what we're going to do. So yeah, y'all gonna get to follow along during that. Uh, we are going to, this style here gets welded on. That's how the old one was too, was welded on, unfortunately. Yep. And so yeah, so that's what we're going to get into. So that was one of the things that broke on the trailer. That's part of it. The other thing that messed up was our brakes on the bus. You guys saw not too long ago. We actually updated and put new brake pads on, and done a bunch of stuff like that on the bus, and we're going to continue to because they're not quite right yet. If you guys have one of these short buses, let y'all see it. Hopefully y'all can see it right there. Yeah. So if any of you guys have one of these, or a Duramax dually in general, if you have issues with your rear brakes, so my problem is the bus is locking the front wheels up is what it's doing, and it's like I have no rear brakes hardly at all. So we put new pads on everything because the pads was already wore out. I wanted to eliminate that problem. We looked at the brake fluid in this thing. The brake fluid was solid black. So we know the brakes have gotten hot. Flushed all the fluid out, put new fluid in it. That did seem to help a bunch right there. But it still seems to be not as bad, but it's still locking the front brakes up. So I think our next thing is most likely going to be a master cylinder. So you guys comment down below if you've ever had that issue where, you know, when you go to bleed the brakes, the rear brakes are getting fluid, and I've re-bled them. So if you guys have ever had that issue before where your front brakes are locking up on a dually, comment down below and let me know. We're trying to get it figured out, but if it ain't one thing, it's another. The car's in good shape, but our trailer and our truck and all that stuff is begging for maintenance and work. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, is maintenance and work, and talking to you guys and updating y'all. So probably here in about, I don't know, once we get to that 20-25 minute mark, I'll start talking about the really important updates. That's got to do with sponsor stuff. We do have some new sponsors on board that we have not even made an announcement about on Facebook or YouTube or anything, and you guys that's here live is going to get to hear about that first. And it's very important, very big for us, so that one's going to be a cool one. But I want to get a bunch of y'all in here, so be sure to share with your friends, make sure they know that we're live, and let's get us a party going on here, and we'll have a good time. So yeah, so I'm seeing we're getting some more people in. Yes, I haven't tagged people. Can you help me with that? Can you go on the Facebook page and tag them real quick? You can literally just go on the comment section, Hannah, and just tag them there, if you don't mind. So Hannah's, yeah, on Facebook. So Hannah's working on getting people tagged to make sure people realize that we are live right now. So that's what she's helping with, because there's a lot of facets to this to try to get this to work. So big shout out to Hannah there on that deal. But yeah, so if you're just in here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to maybe comment down below and say, hey, I'm from wherever you're from, wherever state or country or wherever you're from. Be sure to comment that down below, and I'll give you a shout out, and we'll have a good time on here. Also, if you're working on any projects right now, we're working on this trailer tonight. Let me know what you guys are working on, and we'll have a good time of it on here. So heck yes, let's get after it here. So I'm gonna show you all what I'm up against and what I'm gonna be trying to be doing, and you guys comment down below and we'll have a good time with it here. Okay, all right, let's see here. I might actually be able to see the chats here. There is none. Okay, all right, cool deal. Let's get on into it here, guys. All right, so we've got ourselves a jack right here. We got to get leveled out, and we also got to get it set at the right height that it needs to be set at when it's completely retracted, so like when we're driving this thing, it's not dragging on everything. So let's get after it here. Also, this jack is so big, we're not going to be able to put it in the original place where the original jack was, unfortunately. I was hoping that we could, but we'd have to cut the whole entire tongue off and redo all that, and I'm not doing that. We just need a jack back here that's better than this one, and we'll jack the daggum trailer up and get us out of a bind here. So let's get at it. So let's get this thing up off the ground at the correct height it needs to be at, and let's go from there. So heck yeah, let's see what we need to do to get this thing at the right heights that we need to be at. Get our old trusty measuring tape out here. I don't know about y'all, but I like those really small measuring tapes. They come in handy, and they're not just falling all over the place. You guys let me know what kind of measuring tape y'all like. So let's see here. We are hanging up off of, we're hanging off the trailer about 6.5 inches, and we got to get this thing jacked up. See if we can get to 6.5 inches. Oh yeah, I think we can make it work here. All right. Hey, Hannah. Oh, cool deal. Hey, guys, I can see the comments now. We are in business now here.
There is none.
There is none. So
everybody's going to have to say something.
y'all better start commenting, because that seriously, it helps us, And sometimes I run out of stuff to talk about. So if y'all don't comment, it makes it hard. And I'm going to lean on y'all on this episode. We're going to get some comments going here. And we'll have a good time.
Hear the inner machinations of Houston's mind.
That's right. It starts getting weird, I'm telling you. It starts getting weird. Okay, Hannah, if you don't mind, those 2 blocks over there, hand those bad boys to me. Those pieces of wood. Perfect. I got me a helper today, and Miss Hannah is putting the work in. It's not often I get to point and say, hey, go do this. All right, let's see here. We're trying to get this jack off the ground here. See what?
The one?
No, I need both. Yeah, I definitely need both. Let's see what we got here. Oh, so yeah, guys, comment down below where you guys are from, where you're located at, and I'll give you guys a shout out on here, all right? All right, let's see here. What's the thickness of this bad boy? Yeah, we're in business now. Okay. All right, let me double check comments. Nope, we ain't got nobody on there just yet. So let's dig this out. I might have you, Hannah, because they're just going to see my back a bunch. You might have to point the camera over here so they can see what's going on. They're just going to see my back the whole time.
It's a party bag.
It's a pretty back, right?
Party.
All right, so do you want to operate
Here, can I just
this?
move it?
Yeah, you can if you want to. All right, guys, we've got some technical difficulties here, but we're working on it. There we go. That'll work. Okay. There we go. Y'all gonna look at my kneecaps for a minute. All right, here we go.
That I can go to your Facebook while we're live real quick and tell
On your phone, you can.
on your phone.
Nope.
Because I need to be logged into your Facebook to actually do it right.
I'm not gonna be able to.
I got you.
But did you tag on the comments section and stuff?
Yeah, but it's not going to do like what it does when you do it over the whole thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here, working on this jack. We have to lower it down just a little bit. All right, so we're trying to get the right ride height here on the jack is what I got going on. Ah, there we go. We're getting there now, guys. It's gonna take us a minute. We're gonna get it. We ain't got it yet, but we're gonna get it.
I don't know, but I don't know. You might not.
It's gonna fight us the whole way.
Next time it does, I'll just grab some duct tape.
I know, exactly. All right.
I really will, though.
So a cup here. All right, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Gonna have ourselves a good time on here. Let's see here. That's basically where we want that. Hmm. I think we got a problem.
What's the problem?
We need Jack to go up higher, but the generator box is in the way. We're gonna drag this Jack on the ground.
Yep.
Well, you guys are finding out live what kind of problems we got. And I wanted to show this on purpose so you guys can see what the heck we deal with sometimes. Let's see here. So, anyways, problem we're running up against, we need this jack to go up higher so it don't drag on the ground. And it's hitting on my generator box. And it's really acting like it's going to force it to have to go out here so that it can go up high enough.
But then there's a problem with that too.
Yep, and there is a problem with that too. Yeah, this ain't looking good at all. It looks like we're going to get a different jack. This one ain't going to work.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think we got a mess on our hands, guys. Heck yeah. Y'all get to find out live what it's like when a plan does not come together.
Which is
all the time.
5 times out of 10.
Yeah. All right, so what we're coming up against here is the jack is hitting my generator box. We could go up higher at the generator box, but that's going to be a whole mess. I'm worried about the jack here dragging the ground is what
I'm not even sure if you go
What
to a
worried about?
different jack if it's going to be the height that you need.
Well, we could go with this style of jack. We're going to have to downgrade.
Yay.
That's what we're going to have to do. Man, really wasn't
Right
wanting.
back where we started.
Yeah, really wasn't wanting to downgrade, but it's looking like we're going to go down that path. We ain't
I
careful
almost
here.
wonder if you can just beef up the jack that you got, then just go through all this. I guess if that's even an option.
Yeah. What fun, guys. What fun. Golly. See, when you got extravagant stuff, you have extravagant problems all the time. So, yeah, good times. Not what I wanted to do here at all. Yeah, it's messed up. I don't think we're gonna be able to use that jack, guys, at all. So yeah, so now y'all are getting to see what we have to deal with on the daily. All right, so at the end of the day here, it's looking like our jack is not gonna work for us on what it is we want to do. I'm gonna have to send this bad boy back and get a different size. It's simple as that. That's what's going on. They make some different ones, but it looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. So yeah, what a mess.
We just figured we'd
What a mess.
y'all just join us.
And y'all got to join for every bit of that. Don't worry, we got some other stuff going on we can work on.
We'll fail in other ways.
And we can fail at other stuff. So anyways, if y'all are just getting on here, make sure to comment down below. Let me know that you are on here, where you guys are from. If you're working on any project tonight, let me know. Our
Bennett.
project is failing right now miserably. Mr. Bennett, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. Good to eat with you today, man. So, yeah, we are failing right now to mount a new jack on my trailer. Big time. So, yeah. Oh, man. What a mess.
Not the jack's fault.
Nope. Nope.
Not necessarily the trailer's fault.
Nope.
Kind of our fault.
Yep, so I'm gonna have to study on that one for a minute. So, anyways, we are going to move locations here and work on some other things, and that's why you always gotta have a backup plan for when dumb stuff like this happens. So, let's get on into it here. So, we got some announcements we can make. We're now right around there on the 20-minute mark. So, let's get.
I'd wait
Where we at? Okay.
one person.
Okay. All right. So we'll get on down here to the shop, relocate, and get on into the next project here and see if we can actually make something happen this time. So let's head on down there. Y'all can follow along in this craziness.
Put my pretty little rock for me.
Yeah, I like it. All right.
Yep, before you help him up.
Yep, pretty much. Alrighty. We are heading to the shop here. All right, so since the last time you guys got to tune in on us, we've never ever been able to put the race car trailer in the spot it's in right now. So we had some excavating done, had this whole entire bay dug out. So now the trailer can actually come back to this bay over here, which is fantastic. Big help to us. All right, so we are in the shop, and lighting's a whole lot better, ain't it? So y'all can see what the heck is going on. So things that's going on, we've got the car back in here. Y'all have seen the episodes of where we've been working on customer stuff, both back here behind us. We're getting close on that thing. And then also we done a engine swap and motor mounts in a Pontiac a couple of episodes ago. And and it's been full send ever since then. And sometimes you got to hustle and work on a bunch of stuff. That's just part of it. So anyways, what's going on with the car? We do have a race coming up here in June. We'll be making a post about it when the dates are, so you guys can come out and see us and have a good time with that. Most likely probably going to be going to Bristol, or we've got a couple other locations too. It just depends. We're trying to get of our buddies together with us so we can maybe go do some match racing and go have some fun and make a lot of content out of it, type of deal. But we'll see there on that end of it. So yeah, what we got to work on the car to get it there. We have a couple of things. We do have logos we got to get on the car. We'll get into that here in a minute. Got to, when you let these things get in a trailer for more than a day or two, you do have to flush your alcohol them out and stuff, lubed up and all that. That don't take too long to do, but we'll do that just as preventive maintenance, so we don't have a clogged injector. And that's an alcohol problem thing. A lot of you gas guys don't have issues with that, but if you run on alcohol, you better make sure you got clean injectors and all that. So we'll pop the hood here and let you guys see it. Let's see here. There you go. There's that Pro-Charged monster right there. Heck yeah. So some plans in the future that we're looking at doing here on this thing is we're actually wanting to change this boost pipe right here. That thing is causing us some issues at the racetrack on doing maintenance on this thing, and also if something happens and we need to do some work on this deal, that boost pipe is a nightmare to get out. So we're actually thinking about changing directions. These blowers are adjustable. You can actually turn these things, and we're going to turn this one and run our boost pipe over here on this side, make it shorter. I'd also like to put a burst panel in this thing as well. We've got a burst panel in the intake up there, but we don't have one in the boost pipe, and we want to get that fixed. So that way if we ever sneeze it real hard, it can blow burst panels instead of blowing parts out, hopefully. So that's another thing we're going to do down the road, but we won't do it before the next race. That is something that we're wanting to do there on that. A lot of folks asked what happened at our last race and stuff, where we had some oil leaking and stuff. Yes, we do have a belly pan on this car and a containment bag and all that good stuff, but this is where the leak actually came from, and I don't think people understood that in the last video. It came out from right here. This filter loosened up and it pushed oil out. To be exact, it pushed about 4 quarts out. It's what it done. Yeah, a little bit. And you can actually still see some of the oil right here in our grill. Look here. See that? That's how much oil it pushed out. We got to clean up in there because it's now dripped down. So yeah. Other things going on. Hannah, let's push the golf cart out a little bit so we can show the guys what's going on the golf court here. Yeah, you can drive it out if you want to. Yeah, just put it in. It's in. No, it's not. It's in neutral right now. All right, so Hannah's going to drive a golf cart out here in a second. Push it that way.
It's leaning.
No, it's got to lean more. You're still in neutral. It's not going? No. All right, see. Here, watch it. Now you're in forwards. All right, so turn the key on. We'll talk about this golf cart because we found some problems out in this deal. Check that out. You gotta hit the choke over there on that side when you're first firing it up. Hold it down. There. You're not in gear all the way. Now you're in gear. Go ahead. Boom, you're in business. All right, there we go. All right, so we had a fuel pump we had to change out on that thing. Had one that felt like it was kind of going out, and we went ahead and done it. Let you guys see. You get it in park. Oh yeah, we're in business now. So yeah, so that helped that deal out a lot. Hopefully that golf cart will start working better for us. We are wanting to get that thing worked on. We're going to send it out. It's like it's got no torque to it. It won't push nothing. It barely moves around with you in it type of deal. So I don't know if we're going to have to sell it and do something different, put a different motor in it, or what it is exactly we're going to have to do with that thing. But it's not doing its job at all like what we want it to.
It's to the bathroom, right?
Say what, Hannah?
To the bathroom.
Hannah said it gets us to the bathroom back.
Maybe.
That's about it.
Sometimes.
Maybe sometimes. That's for sure. All right, so our headers done really well and stuff. You guys know that Jet Hot hooked us up and they done the coating and stuff on our headers. Those things worked killer and they look good, and they did clean up good after they had all the oil and stuff on it. So good. We're doing some shorts and stuff on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook of my other car. That's the black car that looks like this there. And you guys have been seeming to like that a lot. I've been doing like a series of what it's like to drive a hot rod daily, and you guys have liked that.
My mom says hey.
Your mom says hey. All right, cool deal. Well, hey back. Appreciate you. But so one of the other things I'm working on in the background, y'all have seen some videos on it, is I've got a Rally 2 Pontiac rims right there. Yeah, there you go. And we are getting those things ready so we can have a new set of tires and wheels on my Pontiac Tempest. So I'll let you guys see that again there real quick. Boom. There you go. So I've been painting them, and I've been putting up little videos of it, and man, it's been blowing up on YouTube. You guys seem to like that, and we're going to keep doing little updates and what it takes to keep the Tempest and stuff running and driving and all that stuff. So yeah.
Really, really blurry.
I'm blurry?
Yeah, bad.
Really? All right, guys, we're going to work the camera here and see if that fixes it.
It's not that it's smudgy, it's that it's like super duper pixely.
How about now, Hannah?
You feel me?
All right, guys, comment down below. Is it really blurry, or
It was just pixely. It was kind of like.
or is like the quality really bad? You guys comment down below and let me know. We've got the live feed going in here too, so we can kind of see what's going on, and it's looking rough on our end. So you guys comment down below. Is it looking rough? Does it sound bad? Let us know. That way we know if we need to adjust something, we can. So yeah, comment down below. Good quality, bad quality. Does it sound good, sound bad, that type of thing, and let us know there. So looking like it's trying to clear up now, maybe. So yeah, you guys let us know. All right, so it looks like we got quite a bit more people coming in here. So be sure to comment down below. Let us know what all's going on your way, and also let us know if we're sounding okay. These live feeds are always, you know, they get weird sometimes. So yeah, so stuff that's going on. We got something cool back here. This is one of the new things to show you all that we're going to be doing at the racetrack. Is it clear now? Cool deal. Thanks, Brenda. Appreciate it. All right. So this is brand new. You guys can check this out back here behind us here. This is a digital sign. Okay. So this is something new we're going to be doing at the racetrack. It doesn't take a minute to run. It doesn't take a laptop. It's big shout out right there. They're the ones that sponsored all the equipment to make this happen. And so what you guys can see here is it's running a slideshow of all of our sponsors, all of our partners, all that good stuff. And what we're doing with this is, it's like when you're in the pits, a lot of times, you know, it's hard to show advertisement in the pits, especially when you're up there making passes, or, you know, in the background, a lot of people ask about what your sponsors is into. And I'm thinking this would be a really cool way of showing more information on that. We've tried to hand out like pamphlets or cards or whatever at the track, and you don't have time to do that. And so what I'm wanting to do with this, you guys can see we've thrown different things in here, like pictures. You can even throw videos in on this. And I'm wanting to use this as another advertisement deal that we can do at the track, events, and even in here in the shop. It takes up no space at all. I know it's kind of messy right now, but we literally just hooked it up. But this is something in the future that I think would be really handy. And also, when you're at the track, a lot of times I've found new sponsors are potentially there and they want to come on board. But if you don't have a sticker to put them on the car right then, or they don't have a sticker to put you on the car, a lot of times they want to wait before they want to sign on board with you. And I felt like something like this, we can right there at the track go ahead and put their digital sign in here, just updated with my cell phone, and we can go ahead and be advertising them that day if they wanted to come on board. So that's just another little thing that we can do. And we've been working on this for a while. So big shout out Jonesboro Armory for helping us out with that. And, you know, the different things that this can add for us, and also for potential for if sponsors want to pay to have more advertisement done, or their logo stays up longer, or we put more of their logos in there type of deal when it's at the track. You know, these are just different things that we can do in the future there. So that's one of the things that's going on that. So big shout out Jonesboro Armory for helping us out on that. So one of the things that we need to talk about as well is banners. We've been working on the shop. I know today it don't look like it, but we've actually pulled a lot of stuff out of here, and we're constantly really trying to rearrange this thing, making it better for videos, for content, and for all kinds of stuff like that. And these banners in the background is a really, really big thing for us. So something that we're also offering now when it comes to banners is if you would like to put multiple banners up, that's completely fine. So we are moving forward with, especially when we have multiple builds going on. You guys see we have a build on this side. We do videos on that, but we don't have any banners over there yet. When we do builds over here, we do have banners up, and we got banners back here at the back as well. So moving forward, if sponsors would like to have multiple banners up, we do offer that. We can prorate it depending on how many months is left in the year, or they can buy a full year, just a second banner as well. So excuse me, Senzilla.com is one of the first ones who wanted to have multiple banners up in the shop. They wanted to have one on each wall, and they just got with us today. And we got another banner, and they're going to have one on this wall over here, and they're going to have one on this wall too. So no matter what project we're working on, they are getting advertised in the background, and that was actually their idea. I thought that was really cool. So big shout out to Senzilla.com for reaching out and saying, hey, like to help you guys out some more, and what do you think about putting my logo in this spot too, and we'll help you out with some things. And that worked out fantastic. So, and it gave me an idea too. So that's working out really, really well. So big shout out to them. So yeah, guys, long story short, if you'd like to get another banner up in the shop, that's fine. Or if you haven't got a banner or haven't done any sponsorship with us yet, we are still offering putting banners up. It seems to be a really good thing. We tag folks, we do videos with it, all that good stuff. And people seem to like that a lot, and it helps us out a lot. So yeah, Mr. Jack, what is going on, buddy? Hope you liked your care package. You guys better watch out when old Jack gets in here. The jokes start getting radical, so it's about to get on now. So anyways, it has just leveled up. So yeah, so we are starting to see a lot of folks in here. Good deal, Jack. Glad you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. I heard it end up smelling real good for you there, so I apologize. Some of that beard soap got loose in there. So Jack sent me a message and said that his shirt smelled really good. His hat smelled really good. It was all fresh there. So yeah, man, it's all good, and glad it got to you, buddy. So yeah, some things that's going on. We got quite a few people in here right now. Is there any comments I've missed, Hannah, on anybody? Let's see here. I won't get caught up on the comments. Make sure. We got Jackson there. Brandon, thanks Jonesboro Armory. Yeah, thanks Jonesboro Armory. We appreciate it on our new digital sign, and that helps out a bunch there. So yeah, we'll talk about sponsors here. You guys know Senzilla.com came with us on board. We got their banner and stuff that's going to be going up over there. They helped us out with a ton of fluids for this season. So that's a big one right there. But something that's kind of been going on in the background that while y'all may not have realized it or not, but every season we have to re-sign with sponsors or redo contracts and all that good stuff. And one of those is, that y'all be hanging on to it here because this one's been in the works for this season, and y'all may not have known it, but we have officially re-signed with Team Permatex. So we appreciate them and all they do for us. That was a big one right there. So we've got to, they're going to be doing a lot more with us this season. So yeah, guys, big shout out to Permatex. I'm not a big flat bill guy. I have to put a little bit of curvature on it. Y'all have to excuse me. I saw it was a flat bill, and I have to calm that down. There, it looks a little bit too thug for old Houston. I'm a little bit more redneck, so I got to get a little bit of crown to it there. So yeah, Team Permatex, we are back on board with them officially for the 2025 season. We've signed the contract, and we have been paid, and that is fantastic. That's big news for us, big news for the car. What all does that mean we're going to be doing this season? They want a lot of content and videos, and that's what we're going to be providing for them. They were very, very happy with what we done this past season, and we want to continue to do that and bring in more and more of that to the table. So that is Permatex, that's Fast Orange, and it's Spray 9. So yeah, guys, so that's going to be big ones for us right there. Is Permatex coming on board with us. The next one, so we have one more sponsor to talk about. It's brand new. Nobody knew anything about it. I got the phone call from them this week. I don't have any advertisement of them here with us. I do apologize, but hopefully in our next video, we will have several things to advertise with them, and that is Optima Batteries. So Optima Batteries is coming on board with us for this race season, and they are putting all of their batteries in all of our fleet vehicles. So our race car is going to have new Optima batteries in it. The trailer is going to have Optima batteries for the winch and just for trailer stuff. And our bus and our chase vehicle is all going to have Optima batteries in it. So we're going to have red top batteries. I think some yellow top for our deep cycle stuff. I think that's the yellow top one. And so yeah, so big shout out to Optima batteries. Dr. Flex, I need some Optima batteries. Yeah, man, it's good stuff. I really like it. Our black car, my Tempest, it had an Optima battery in it for a, golly, I think I had it in there for 10 years before it finally went out. And it went out due to me leaving the key on, and it just drained it, and then I couldn't get it charged back up again. But that battery put in some work. And so yeah, so we've been talking with Optima battery for I guess a couple of weeks, just having some discussions of what we could do and how we could do it. And so they're going to start out with us by, they wanted some videos of me putting their batteries in our stuff, showing how we use it, show how we like it and all that stuff, and do some fun, cool videos with it. And that's to get us started with them. So yeah, guys, big shout out to Optima Battery, big shout out to Permatex, Senzilla.com, Jonesboro Armory. I mean, all of our sponsors that's come on here is a huge help to us, and we're super excited about that. Every sponsor is super helpful, but you know, we're about midway, not midway yet, but we're getting close to midway in the season here in Tennessee. Now you start traveling abroad, your season never ends. But for us right now, you know, to get about midway through the year and to be getting more sponsors on board, and especially corporate sponsors, that's pretty big, because normally that happens at the first of the year, and you normally have to sign that stuff the year before that even happens. So for us, that's pretty huge. That's pretty big. So yeah, guys, you guys are going to get to see Optima battery stuff, and you're going to get to see Permatex stuff coming down in the future. So that's big for us. We got some comments. Okay, all right. So let's get caught up on the comments here. Let's see what's going on. Brenda, appreciate Permatex. Heck yeah. Jack, let's see here. Jack's got some jokes going on, and I've learned my lesson. I'm not reading those. You guys can read into them and comment back to him, but I'm not reading it out loud. I learned my lesson with that, man. Okay. I read the joke. I get it, Jack. Okay, Dr. Flex, I've got his. Shout Jonesboro Armory, heck yeah. Brenda, welcome Optima batteries. Yes, welcome them. We appreciate them a bunch. Jack, love the Tempest. Thanks, man. That thing has been putting the work in for a long time for my family and for myself. We got that car, or my great-grandfather bought that thing brand new in 1966, and it has not left the family. We've used it ever since then. I've calculated out the car's got about 380-some thousand miles on it. It's been through 2 motors and 3 transmissions. So yeah, that car has put in some work. It's had Pontiac power, it's had Chevrolet power, it's had LS power, but it's been a good car. And we're going to be continuing to do videos with that thing. It seems to be a really good marketing tool, and you guys seem to like it, and it seems to be really blowing up on social media right now. The shorts that we've been putting up has been on fire, and it's been helping out our YouTube channel a bunch. So let's see here. I get the rest of them. Yep, Jack, I'm not reading it, dude. AMX Racer, what's going on, man? Cool. Appreciate you for watching. We were just letting everybody know about our new sponsors coming on board to help us out with GTO. So what's the plans for the car? What all we got going on coming up here? We are going to go to a race here in a couple of weeks. We're doing some more testing with it. Hopefully get this thing to go A to B. I believe we figured out several several things with this deal, and I've got a pretty good feeling we're about to be making some pretty good headway here at the next outing with this deal. Hopefully, our good friend uh, with the 10 Indian, Willie's, will be going with us, and I believe he's got his car up and going. Yeah, Jack, I think Kenny's got his car together. I think I need to send him a message, check with him, and hopefully come June, me and that guy can go have some fun together and get these cars out and go light the fires there on these deals. So heck yeah. So yeah, get this car out, go make some passes, get some more A to B stuff in. We did break our tent at the last race. I think I can fix it. I got to studying on it, and I think we can fix that thing. It just broke one of the poles inside of it. The tent is good as a whole, but it just broke one of the poles, and we're just going to have to get that deal fixed there. So yeah. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I never did tell anybody or anything, but you guys know right before the last race we went to, we done a ton of modifications in there around the roll cage, around the seat, so I could drive it better and get in and out of it better. And I tell y'all what, that helped a bunch. I could drive it way better. I was way more comfortable in it. I could get in and out of it better. I think there's some other small things I'm gonna do in there to help with that even more so. But that was really, really helpful on that deal there. So heck yeah on that. Let's see here. That was some things to talk about. Oh, I made a cool wrench the other day. We're going to have to do some more modifying on it, but check this deal out right here real quick. So I made this. This is like top of the line redneck engineering right here. So y'all just hold on to your pants here. So this car, you have to maintenance and make sure that your converter bolts are tight, okay? And it is really hard to get in there and tighten up said bolts. Check this tool out. It is no longer hard to do, but look at this deal. You see that right there? You see that bend that's in there? That is highly engineered, socket welded onto it, and it's about that long right there. So what I can do now is I can stick this in through the side of the chassis, get it on to the converter bolts, and I can tighten this deal up, and man, that works good. It looks crazy looking, looks terrible, but I'm gonna round the edges, smooth it up, and paint this deal. And this is going in the toolbox. This helped out a bunch because that was taking like 15 minutes to tighten those bolts up, and this deal sped this up like in half the time. So that is awesome right there. Jack, I saw your comment. I'm sure you got a name for it. I don't want to know what it is. I kind of do, but I ain't gonna say it, you crazy man. Okay, let's see here. What else is going on? Giveaway stuff. We just got done doing a giveaway a couple of weeks ago, and y'all know that Mr. Jack won that bad boy. Lucky dog. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna have to step up and whoop up on Jack there, right? It was literally random name generator, but that guy's been winning stuff left and right. So y'all gonna have to step up the game there, share more stuff and all that to outdo old Jack there. But Jack won the last one. We are getting another round of giveaway stuff together. I'll let y'all see some of that. And that, again, that's a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Let me get this box out over here. Yeah, so what, Jack, you won over 200 things in just in the past little bit. You lucky dog. Oh my gosh. Just won a bunch of money and all kinds of stuff. All right, so sponsors have been sending in stuff, advertisement stuff, just shirts, stickers, all kinds of odds and ends, toys, things like that. In this whole box right here, that one is completely full of giveaway stuff that we are going to be doing this season. Our next giveaway, especially where we just hit 20,000 subscribers. I've been thinking on this one for a while now. We just hit 20,000 subscribers, and that's pretty big for us. I know there's a whole lot other channels out there that's got that and more, but for us, that was a pretty big milestone. It took a ton of work, a ton of work on everybody, and a lot of just staying at it and posting and all that. And having that amount of followers, having you guys watch us, having you guys be involved with us, helps us get sponsors and all that stuff. Jesse, he's put in the work on it. Shout out to Jesse for all his hard work. Yeah, for sure. Jesse's been putting in a bunch of time into it. He's got a lot going on with himself right now and his family. So you guys definitely be praying for him. He's supposed to be going to day shift here and hopefully a couple of weeks. And that'll be some big help for both me and him on working on stuff together, doing videos together, because it's been tough. It's been really hard to get together and all that stuff. So we should be getting a lot of that fixed here for long. So giveaways. We're at 20,000 subscribers. I'm thinking, and you guys comment down below if you think differently. I'm all about working on things and kind of passing that on and getting more people to work on things. And I think that's a good thing to do. That has kind of, in my opinion, there's not as many people that does that anymore. And working on cars, it takes tools, having tools to work with and that sort of thing. So I think in our next giveaway, where we hit 20,000, I'm thinking about donating a really good tool in there for y'all. And it just be something that I go and get. You guys comment down below. Do you think it should be a nice ratchet set, wrench set? Should it be a power tool? What do you guys think? Y'all comment down below. I like items. I don't like gift cards and stuff like that. I like just giving folks an item type of deal, especially for giveaways. And so you guys comment down below. We got comments. Okay, I'll check on them. So yeah, you guys be thinking in the background, what kind of cool giveaway can I do just as appreciation to y'all? Something be cool to work with, to use, and something that'd be an incentive like, hey, you guys could use it. You know what I mean? That's kind of where my mind is with it. So y'all comment down below and let me know. All right, so comments here. Gosh, we got a bunch on here. Where am I at? Okay. Jack on his giveaways. Heck yeah, man. Jesse on his hard work. Do you hear Sambo in the back? Yes. We do have a shop cat. We keep him in the back because we keep our garage doors open and stuff, and we do door work. So yeah, we got a little cat buddy, and he keeps all of the mice away. It's good to have a little shop cat. Let's see here. Jack, no, I'm not sending you that. And no, we're not throwing that in there, you crazy man. Gosh. Milwaukee Tools. Okay. All right. So what are you thinking, AMX Racer? What do you think? I know they've got like assorted tools. Would that be something cool? Or should we do like a, little impact driver or something like that? Give away a roll cage? No. 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 I'll say that again. No. No giving away roll cages at all. It is too much. It's too much hard work. I don't do a tool, and you guys can build you a roll cage. How about that? So no. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Milwaukee Tool. I know they got wrenches, they got power tools, got all kinds of stuff. Oh, so Jack, you like the autograph piece? So for y'all who didn't know, in our giveaways, what we're going to do moving forward is some sort of part off of the GTO, whether it be a piston or rod or old seat belts that came out of this car in our giveaways. The whole team is signing these things. So it's Jesse, me, Hannah. We try to get for the next one, make sure Blaine and Dad sign them as well. I didn't get it for Jack's, but in the future, anybody who's on our channel regularly, that's me, Hannah, Jesse, Blaine, and my dad. We want to make sure for the next one signs the next seat belt, and that's basically the whole crew right there. And get the baby to sign it too. Yeah, that's true. Loretta and Bonnie is on the channel a bunch.
Yeah, they are.
They can scribble. They can't do letters just yet.
Joey.
They can, as my oldest says, Coey. She can't say color just yet, but she calls it Coey. That's her thing. So yeah, ain't a bad idea. It's good enough, right? Right, cool. We'll get the kids to do something on there on the next one. So yeah, thinking a handprint and a footprint. Okay, all right, it's not bad. They can do smiley faces. All right, cool. I can do that. That's easy enough. So yeah, I think that's a good little thing to do there. So yeah, you guys are thinking Milwaukee Tool. I'll be looking around. And again, if you guys can think of something else too, just comment down below and I'll look into it. But I definitely want to do like a little cool, nice thing for y'all. And we'll do like a random name generator and all that stuff on there. And we'll go from there on that. But yeah. So we got a bunch of cool stuff going on. We've talked about sponsors. We've talked about problems on the trailer, problems on the bus. There's always problems, I swear. Problems. Yeah. You got anything that I've missed or you can think of, talk about?
No, we're gonna work on that.
Yeah, well, we're going to work on it. I know it. We got several things. So we got the trailer to work on tonight, and it's going to be a beast. So, yeah. That's what we got going on. That's some of the things that's happening. Houston, we have a problem. Yes, all the time. All the time, Houston, we have a problem. That's, gosh.
Houston, we have problems.
Problems. Not a problem. Problems. Constantly. But yeah. Yeah, maybe we can share recipes. Yeah, for sure. I feel you on that. All right, so we got logos to put on the car. I don't know if I've talked about that yet or not. So y'all are aware, Optima battery is going to be going on the wing back here underneath at your convenience. That's where Optima battery is going. They've got to be on the side of the car. We've got the Permatex logo we got to put on. So they've got a pretty good size logo because their letters are so long. So we got to figure out where in the world we're going to put them at. I don't know if it's going to go on the door.
Who is this?
It's for Permatex.
Okay.
So they're either getting the door spot, or I've also thought about maybe putting them on the front fender. One of their logos, let's see here if I got anything here. Yeah, here we go. All right, so if you guys see on this can, see how it's got that big circle there and it says Permatex right below it. So that's one way that you can do their logo as well. And that shortens it up quite a bit, because normally that round thing is sitting over here beside the P, and that makes it extremely long. And trying to find a spot to put it. So I'm seeing guys use this method, and they will put it either on the roof of the car or on the trunk of the car. We're getting pretty busy back here at the trunk. So I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do with that logo. So if you guys got any ideas, gosh, comment down below. That's always a hard thing to do. So yeah, so that's that deal. Jet Hot logo, you guys got to see us put that on there a couple of weeks back. So that's where it ended up going, right there, and that turned out really nice right there. So yeah, so we got to figure out Permatex's logo location on the car. I've been trying to figure that one out of how it is we're going to handle that moving forward. So yeah, and they didn't give us a size on that, which was really cool. So both of our corporate sponsors that we have now both Permatex and Optima. Neither one is forcing us on what size we have to go with. That's just on us, which is really cool. Used to in the past, that was like a big thing. Most sponsors had like a size that specifically that they wanted. So it's up to you as the driver to handle that for the ones we have right now. So we've got to give homage. We got to do it right and where it needs to be. And Permatex is our biggest sponsor right now. So they're the biggest one that's on board. So we need to do that and respectfully and show homage to that. So yeah, so we've got some thinking to do. I'm gonna make some templates, maybe lay some stuff out, and we may even do like a voting on it type of deal. It might be something we do on Facebook or something. Lay it out in a couple of different places and then get you guys to comment on it, what y'all like the best or what looks the best and all that good stuff. Let's see here. If you use the long Permatex logo with the I lost it. Let me see here. I think your mom put a good one on there. Okay, if you use the long Permatex logo with the emblem on the side, it would fit directly above the windshield on the roof. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then Dr. Flex, Permatex, a tube of Permatex to the trunk lid in the front of the GoPro. See how fast it'll go. Oh, okay, all right, that's not bad. That's a pretty cool idea. Let's see if we get caught up on the comments. I apologize, guys. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're caught up now. Oh, did I lose some?
Yeah, I think you lost some of these.
Okay, all right. So Jack put on here, I like to have my name on the car. All right, man, you send enough money, we can make it happen. But we'll have to shorten it up to be PG, okay? And oh, he even put that on there. So we can shorten it up to JM. I'm cool with that, but we'll have to work something out, brother. Let's see here. Jack put on there, hey, Matt Kilby, you build some cool stuff. Yes, he does. He does some good work. He does a lot of work for us as well. And that's my dad. So if y'all who didn't know that, and you see Matt Kilby comment on there, that's the old Padre right there. Let's see here. Brenda, we'll put that one on there. So Brenda is suggesting, and it's not a bad suggestion at all, because that would get in a lot of shots. And because the logo is so long, maybe we do it up high here on the windshield. Am I saying that right, Brenda, where you were thinking? Maybe across through there type of deal. So that's not a bad idea. Let's see here where what the other one was. Dr. Flex, Permatex, a tube of Permatex to the trunk lid in front of a GoPro to see how fast it'll go. Okay, all right. Are you thinking like the Permatex logo, or are you thinking like some anti-seize? Because if we put some anti-seize back there, then everybody will be silver at the racetrack. So we're going to have to be careful on that. Let's see here. Thanks, Jack. Oh, you're thinking on the metal, Brenda? Potentially. I'll have to lay it out. I mean, you're thinking on, we put it on the actual glass right there. I know like a lot of people will do like a logo on the glass, but potentially on the metal up there too. We'll just have to see. All right, did I miss some comments there, Jack? I apologize, buddy.
I think you caught up now.
Let's see here.
You caught it was those back here with the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I got caught up. I saw where you wanted your name on the car, but yeah, we'll just have to figure that out if that's what you want to do. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, I think we're caught up so far on there, so I'll try to keep these comments up to date. So yeah, so we're talking. I know our cat's meowing like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, so the windshield probably looked pretty good, especially where they've got so many letters there. So that's not a bad idea at all. We may need it. You gonna let the cat out? Yeah. Our cat is meowing like there's no tomorrow in the back right now. Y'all might get to see him here in just a minute. So just, you gonna grab him? Hannah's gonna get the main attraction right here, old Sambo. Gosh, he's a mess. So, all right, so we're thinking windshield for Permatex logo. I'll get some templates laid out. Jack, I don't know. I don't know if Kenny has any sponsors or not. Ask him. Find out. I don't know if he does. I know the logos that's on the car. I think that's the nostalgia stuff that was on there from back in the day. So for y'all who don't know, Jack is asking about Kenny Brooks's car. Kenny has the blue Tinned Indian car. If you're not familiar with the car, you can go back on our playlist on YouTube, and you can find the Tinned Indian on our playlist, and you can see what that car looks like. It's an old school nostalgia pro mod car. Well, there he is right there, old Sambo. What's up, bud? That's a good cat right there. He's what, you found him at a trash can?
Yeah, something like that.
We'll just put it at
that. Something along those lines.
So yeah, so
It was a whole process.
he was a wild cat and was just hanging out at a dumpster, and Hannah found him, and he got brought over here, and he's been here ever since then. But he's been a good buddy. He's been a good shop cat and all that stuff. He got sick on us not too long ago. We didn't know if he was going to make it, but he's done good.
Ouch.
He's been a good kitty.
He's going down.
But yeah, let's see here. Let me get caught back up here on the comments here. I think I saw several of them go through while we was petting the cat. That's
Got
always
distracted.
crazy. All right, so we got the sponsor one with Kenny. Yep, we're good there. Yeah, Sambo is an old school cat. He's a pretty cool dude. Yeah, Jack, you'll have to get old Kenny to make that happen there. Came for the GTO, stayed for the shop cat. Exactly. We started talking about cats, and it's on now. We're keeping everybody in here. Kitty. Yeah, really. I'd like to know where Sambo really came from. Yeah, I have no idea. If we did, we probably wouldn't say.
What do you mean? What he was from a dumpster. It was my mom that made that comment.
Yeah, he was from a dumpster,
He's
so
from a
it's
dumpster.
that's where he came
In
from.
Bluntmore.
Yeah,
Yeah, crossing the airport.
yeah. So he was found, and now he's been saved. So there he is, Sambo. Meow. Yeah, he's camera shy unless you're holding him. But yeah, all right. So we're talking about logos. I'm liking that over the window there at Permatex because it's a really long logo. Optima battery back there on the wing, and that'd be really good. That keeps us a lot of open space, and just the whole car isn't stickered up. So yeah, we do what we got to do there. We got to hustle and bring funding in anywhere we can. That's just how it is. Okay, let's see here. We've talked about the Tempest. I do have something for y'all here. We need to talk about. My dad brought this up not too long ago, so let me show y'all this. Okay, on YouTube, we got a lot of folks who's watching, and they watch on a TV. Okay, so there's something important I'm about to show y'all here, because we've got so many videos now. A lot of folks don't realize that they can do this, and you guys comment down below if you watch us on a phone or a TV. From what I'm seeing on our stats, majority of people watches our episodes on a TV, and I think this might help y'all out on some things. Make sure y'all see this. All right, so let's get to YouTube here, and we'll show you guys something. All right, so what I'm about to show y'all, desktop. Okay, Jack, you are old school. I don't know hardly anybody that watches stuff on desktop anymore, but heck yeah, brother, that's cool. Let's see here. It's restarting, but it'll pop up here in a minute. All right, so what I'm about to show you guys is a couple of things y'all can do to help us out, and also you guys can get some more enjoyment out of it, I think. Jack, you got 3 screens. At my office at work, I run off 3 screens too. It's helpful if you got to plow back and forth between work stuff and all that good stuff. All right, so YouTube is pulling up here, and I'll show you guys. All right, so I've went through and I have built a playlist on YouTube, and what these playlists are, I've tried to organize this stuff because, I mean, we have over 400 some episodes now, and when you get that many, yeah, we've got that many episodes now. Yeah, we're getting close to 500. And so I've organized these things. So if you guys like to go back and watch, or if you're new to the channel, you've got a way to actually go and see our other stuff in order per build. Okay, is how I've handled it. All right, so we get here on YouTube. This is what y'all's YouTube should look like on here, okay? All right, so what you'll do is you'll go to my channel, okay? And how you can do that. Let's see here, I'm gonna get on there in just in a minute. All right, so when you get on my channel here, okay, you can go over there to where a playlist is. Okay, you guys see where it says playlist up there? All right, you can click playlist. Okay, now you guys can see it's all organized out. Okay, so you can go back and watch our episodes, but not have to just scroll through everything. If you like just seeing stuff on the Full Metal Goat, let's see here, we'll click down and go over. There's all the stuff right there on the Full Metal Goat. And when you click on it like this, you can see there's 183 videos just on the Full Metal Goat. And I organize it that way. That way you guys can get to it really easily. But when me and Dad was talking about not too long ago, he didn't know that you could even do this. So you can go there on that playlist, and now you can either hit play all, okay? Or you can literally scroll down through here just like this, and you can find what episode it is that you'd like to watch, okay? And you can watch these things in order when it was when I posted these deals. So that's a cool one right there. We were talking about the 10 Indian a little while ago. If you go over here on our playlist, you can see right there, the 10 Indian Pro Mod. You can go right there, and we've got 10 Indian episodes right there in that bad boy. Actually, I'll have to go work on this because it's only showing one, and there's more than this. So if you type in 10 Indian, you should find it on there. But I'll fix this so all of them are there. But so there you guys go. This got brought up as an issue, and hopefully this might help you guys out if you enjoy watching these things. Let's see here. Is it going to help my odds to share and like? Yes, it does help. That's for sure. On giveaway stuff, liking and sharing and all that stuff. How we normally handle it on giveaways is this, okay? And I try to make this very clear to everyone. Okay, when we do giveaways, all right, I post on there. If you share to Facebook, that enters you in as one entry, okay? If you share it to other things, that's another entry, but you got to tag me in it to do that. Most of the time it gives me a notification that you guys do, but here recently, the only time I get a notification is if you guys tag me every time you share it, type of deal. So that's a huge help. So yeah, the more you share, the more entries that get you in there is normally how I do it. If that gets hard to follow or something like that, we'll change it up. But just so you guys know, the more times you share, the more times it helps on all that. And share it on Facebook, share it wherever you can, but you got to tag me on that deal. So yeah, it works out good. Sometimes I put on there, comment down below. It'll put you in for another entry. Or if you'll go to YouTube and comment down below on there as well. Yes, Jack, YouTube. Comment on there and say that you shared it, and that type of stuff helps us out a bunch, because I do try to go back and read all the comments and all that good stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know if y'all saw it a minute ago, but see how cool that's going to be. We can put pictures in there and all kinds. I'm excited about that deal right there for our sponsors and stuff. So yeah, we talked about the playlist on there. Hope that helps you guys out on that deal. That's a big one. And so you guys can go back and see our stuff maybe that you haven't seen and share with your friends there as well. We've talked about old Mr. Jesse. You should make a poster of the GTO. We should. I don't know if you guys have seen it. This is something that Hannah made me not too long ago. We need to make a new one to update it, but check that out right there. So that is a poster that Hannah made. And this is an old picture of the car, but big picture in the center and kind of some different steps of the build along the way. I've seen some folks are making posters and selling them type of deal. We may try that. I've been personally having problems. We've made some posters in the past and they did not turn out well at all. They were so blurry and grainy. It just, I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So I need to talk to some people, and I've got high def photos, but every time we've had Walmart or Office Depot try to do it, the quality turned out really, really bad, and I just had to throw them away. They were just awful. Wasn't they, Hannah?
Yeah, they were bad.
They were really, really bad, unfortunately. So yeah, so if you guys know who to talk to on getting photos turned in to a nice poster or a nice bigger picture, comment down below or send me some information, because everybody we've tried to do that with so far, it failed. And I don't know if the picture needs to be from the get-go, when it's taken at a certain size or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that stuff, so that's a learning one for us. So we'll have to get that figured out. Sign Factory, yeah. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, my throat is hurting bad. You got any water over here? Maybe.
Look at that.
There we go. Sorry guys, I've been doing all this talking. It's rough. Ah, there we go. We're in business now. Heck yeah. All right. This truck, stuff's been going on it. We've been making episodes on it. So this is for a customer build. If you guys didn't know that, we do have a playlist on it as well. It's just black mud truck. This truck, we just got done mounting the hood on it. You guys got to see that, all this framework that I've done. The next episode's coming out on it. I'm waiting on the metal to get here, but is finishing up the tin work in this thing. That's that cardboard panel right there, and this panel right here, and this panel over here, and that, and one more sheet metal panel right over here, and that wraps up all the sheet metal work. And this thing is ready to make sure all the final welds are done. But we've got a sheet metal panel to put right here, like how that side is over there. But this car's getting close. We've got to final fit the rear drive shaft on this thing. We've got to put the anti-roll bar link shafts in it and stuff. And this car is crazy close. It just is. And then wrap up on mounting the doors. I just think making the door hinges for it. So that's some stuff that's going on. Some cool pieces for this thing. So we got some right here. We put some quick release instead of where you got to use a tool. So just some quick release fittings on this deal. These are those quarter turn fasteners, so that way you can take the hood off really quick. We put those in it, and that's going to be really handy. We used DRS is the company we got those from. They seem to be really strong, by the way, too, on that. These deals here, believe it or not, these Zeus plates, some of these things I've been getting are really weak, and a lot of this stuff is made in China now, and that's kind of been a problem on some of these I've been getting here recently. But this brand here seems to be pretty heavy duty and pretty nice, so we're going to test those out. So that stuff that's coming down the pipe as well. We got that going on. But yeah, let's see the comments here, see where we're at. I think that's about wrapping it up, unless you guys got something
That's it.
to add in here. And I got all our comments wrapped up.
Yeah, you did.
All right, cool deal. Well, guys, that's it. I got work to do on the trailer. We got some work to do. We now got to order a different jack and get that one returned. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all. Thank you, everyone, for sharing, subscribing, for being subscribed. We just blew past 20,000 subscribers. Our next milestone is to get to 30,000. That'll be a big one for us. And we're just going to keep pushing and keep doing it and do everything that we can do. Let's see here. What's the bender that you use to bend the small tube on the hood support? Oh, okay. Well, that's
I think we put out a YouTube video.
we actually have a video on how to do that. I don't think I've got it over here with me. Nope, it's in the back there. So I use a rigid bender, but you can actually go on my YouTube channel and look up a rigid tube bender, and that's how I bent that tubing and that's the bender we used. But yeah, good comment there. But yeah, guys, we've been working our butts off. We've been working really, really hard. It's been kind of crazy, and we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep putting content out there for you guys. And again, every time y'all comment, every time y'all put stuff out there, it helps us out. And I'm not gonna lie, editing videos, going racing, running the business, full-time job, dad to 2 girls. it's pretty busy, ain't it, Hannah?
Something.
It's something, that's for sure. So definitely, you guys, the support is much appreciated. The comments are much appreciated. I mean, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. I'm gonna get on out of here. It's been a good one. Thank you all so much. Next time we should have Jesse in here with us. We'll get him to cut some jokes and stuff, and we'll have a good time on there. But you guys have a good one. God bless. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe out there, and we will see you all in the next one. Thank y'all.